So we have a leak that Starfield is indeed going to be a Microsoft exclusive on the Xbox Series S, X, as well as Windows 10 PCs. Let's get this thing. Alrighty guys, share my screen. I have an article pulled up here with some pretty highlights. This will be source or cited down there in the description below, as I do anytime I cover any kind of news in the gaming community or industry. So what we know previously is that any game that has a current contract, it's under a contractual agreement with Sony or Nintendo to be on their platforms. For example, Skyrim's on the Switch, and there were a ton of games that were set to be launched on the PS5. If there's already a contract in place, those are not going to be broken. Phil Spencer made this statement. However, future titles that are going to be coming out, such as Starfield, which is supposed to be a major AAA title from Bethesda, is going to be exclusively on Game Pass platforms. So Windows 10 PCs, Xbox One, Xbox Series. Both the Xbox Series S and X don't have any true exclusives because Xbox Game Studios also release their games on PC, absolutely. However, they have plenty of console exclusives. Or in other words, games that don't come to PlayStation or a Nintendo platform. So that wording right there, they're not console exclusives, they are Microsoft exclusives. That's the way to word that, is they're Microsoft exclusives. Microsoft Windows 10 PCs, and then the Microsoft consoles. Or another way to word that would be the Game Pass platform, considering these games are going to be playable on Game Pass Ultimate, and you can start on the PC, pick up your progress in the other room on your console. They're not really console exclusives because, again, like they just said in the previous sentence, they come to PC as well. So as you guys probably know, I have covered it extensively on the channel. As the whole deal was going down along the whole process and whatnot, Microsoft acquired Bethesda Studios, well, actually ZeniMax Media Group, which is Bethesda, as well as 8 other studios for $7.5 billion. That's billion with a B. It's the largest video game studio acquisition in history. Prior to that, the largest deal was about $440 million with an M. So this is a huge acquisition, obviously, which added 9 bangerific studios to the first-party lineup of Microsoft Studios. And now, obviously, Bethesda games are primarily going to be, as Phil Spencer said about 3 weeks ago in a statement, exclusively to Game Pass platforms. So the Xbox One, Series, and Windows 10 PCs. So anything prior to this deal is still fair game for Nintendo and Sony. After that, not so much. And Xbox insider Randall Althor, who's been in the game for a long time, according to the insider, Starfield is an Xbox exclusive, and he's very confident in this. Adding to this that they note Microsoft is aiming down sights to have this game out by holiday 21, though this sounds like it is very much in the air. I've been told by very reliable people that Starfield is 100% an Xbox exclusive, said Grubb. I've even made bets about it, and I don't bet unless I know I'm willing to bet. So I'm really confident that Starfield is only going to be released on Xbox when it does release. And I've been told as well that Microsoft is trying their hardest to get the game out for this holiday. They really want Starfield out this holiday. Gotta make those quarterly quotas, boys. So I originally was going to have some footage of Starfield playing for this video, but there really isn't any. The only trailer that you can find on YouTube or the interwebs is a 30-second clip from 2 years ago that was showcased as a little teaser trailer. It's only like 25 seconds long, and it doesn't show any gameplay or really anything. It's just a little cinematic trailer to get people hyped up and whatnot. So instead, you get to stare at my ugly mug, which I know is unfortunate, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. So me personally, I do believe that Starfield will be a Game Pass / Microsoft exclusive, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, there's 3 different platforms you can play it on. The Xbox One ecosystem, the Xbox Series ecosystem, so the S and X, and then any Windows 10 PC. So even people that own PlayStations and Switches probably have one of those, maybe an old Xbox One in the closet or something, where if they really want to play this specific title from Bethesda, then they can probably play it that way. And, I'd like to say the game looks good or whatever, but we don't really know. We haven't really seen anything besides that 30-second trailer that I was talking about from like ages ago. So we don't have a whole lot to base any statements about this game on, but apparently this leaker here, Randall Althor, strongly believes, he's a betting man. He's bet his kid's college tuition, the pink slips to his car, and his wife's chastity belt key on the fact that this game is indeed an Xbox exclusive and launching this holiday. He doubled down. He said double or nothing, sucker. He doubled down on his statement. So we'll see. We'll we'll see how that works out for him. It's a bold move, Cotton. We'll see how it works out. That's going to do it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, liking it helps it to get seen by more people, which in turn will help me grow this little channel, which I do greatly, greatly appreciate. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover a lot of news in the gaming community and industry, as well as tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.